So you're three brothers.
Yep.
From Galway.
Yes.
But I was doing a little bit of research, as one does, and no, nothing naughty unless you want to share that. No. But no, I read something about you growing up in Japan. Is that correct?
True, yeah.
Okay, so how did that come about?
Just our father got a job. You know, well, actually, no. The truth is, we wanted to do a bit of travelling. You know, when we were 2.
That sounds way more.
Yeah.
So,
Dad got a job, and 2 lads were born over there. Yeah,
very good. So you have Japanese citizenship if you wanted.
No, we don't actually.
So if you're born there, that doesn't happen in the way it does here in Ireland.
It's impossible to get a Japanese passport.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you remember growing up in Japan then?
Yeah. Flashbacks.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh yeah. We great memories from Japan. Yeah.
So how long were you all living there then altogether?
Well, I was there 7 years.
Okay.
Shane was there maybe 6.5. Yeah, so
I'm taking my math. I'm not great at maths, but I'm taking it that you're the eldest.
Yeah.
Damn it, Nadia.
I'm so good at maths. Okay, so
should have asked you to guess.
So who's the youngest of you then? Who's the baby?
Me.
Yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
and you're the piggy in the middle. And literally you are sitting in the middle as
literally
well today.
Make it easier for you.
So obviously the name of the band
Yeah.
has a Japanese
Does
feel to it because Kanyu, I think I read, means
membership.
Okay.
And a few other things as well, but one of the meanings is membership. So we Shane was just flicking through a Japanese dictionary one day,
and all of a sudden it popped out at
yeah,
you.
there it was.
Yeah.
Very good. So obviously I'm not very familiar with Japanese music, but the fact that you grew up in Japan, did you have many influences? Or what kind of music would you have heard?
Japanese music.
Classical Japanese music.
Yeah.
At the age of 2.
Yeah.
Do you remember listening to Japanese music, or was it a case of your parents?
Japan is really westernized. Like I remember I went to see U2 in Japan, and Krista Berg in U2 as well. They're real western, and Bruce Springsteen, I think, as well.
We met U2 as well.
Oh, we met U2 as well. Yeah.
Did you?
Our claim to fame, yeah.
Well, as in like face to face having a
Yeah,
chat.
I have a picture at home of Bono cracking an egg. That kind
trick.
of thing.
Yeah,
That trick
yeah.
of him cracking an egg over my
Except there was
face.
an actual
Wow.
egg there.
Yeah. He didn't like me.
So what was that like then when you meet someone at that? Obviously, you probably look up to them, and they're probably
We were
your idols.
so young that
Yeah.
I didn't know who they
Yeah,
were.
we were
Like I was
sick.
only like.
Well, I actually
was.
was like the drummer, and I asked Bono, I was like, "Where's Larry?" Like that.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I did.
That's really
I
one
didn't
way to
care
really
about
flatter
that.
them.
That's why you put the egg in your head.
Yeah.
That explains all that. Okay, so obviously you're together since 2006. Is that right?
Yeah, around then.
Ish.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
before that, what was like the before, like the past before all that? What made you decide one day in 2006 that, hey, you know what,
Let's
I can
form a band.
sing. Yeah, let's form a band and become
There's
famous.
just 3 instruments in the room.
Yeah.
Just pick them up, see what happens.
Well, I suppose we kind of been playing music all our lives, and we were in various bands and in college and stuff. And then when those bands dissolved, 3 of us were left with nothing to do, so we just decided to
get
start
together.
playing music. Yeah.
And whose then role was it to pick out who's a singer, who's a stronger? This was it just that was naturally
Just
as well.
kind of happened.
Yeah.
Like I was playing guitar, Oisin just started the bass, and Shane was playing drums. So that between the 3 of us, we had a
So it was like perfect. It was like meant to be nearly, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good thing we didn't all, play guitar. Or,
Yeah.
or all drums.
drummers,
Could
yeah.
have been a
Yeah.
disaster. The
would've
first
been
all
great,
drumming
yeah.
band in Ireland. Yeah, that
Could have gone on the Riverdance or something. Yeah.
So what's it like then? Obviously, you haven't done much touring as of yet, have you? Or what kind of touring have you done?
We've done a small bit of touring around Ireland, and we did a UK tour with the Saw Doctors. We did
Wow.
3 weeks with them. which
What was that
great.
like?
Oh, it was
Great.
everything you'd think it would be. Yeah, it was
I'd say
mad.
great crack
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time.
great
Party.
crack.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah.
Less music and more fun, I would
Well,
say.
yeah, that was true. So we've got to play some good venues over there, and we've done a bit of touring around Ireland as well. Toured with Ocean Colour Scene around Ireland. And,
Very good.
and a few other bands.
So what's it like going from pub gigs in Galway to all of a sudden touring around with the Saw Doctors and kind of...
Sometimes those gigs are easier because the more people there are, it's less it's less awkward in some ways.
Yeah.
If you're just playing to like 10 people, then it's probably more nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It gets cringy.
So that's happened, obviously, has it?
Oh, yeah.
When was that?
No.
Never
We
cringy.
always sell out.
We'd be lucky to get to
Hypothetically speaking.
But what's that like though when you're tirelessly working in the studio and you're doing your thing and giving it 110%, and then you turn up at a venue and that happens? What's that like? What goes through your head, or what do you do? How do you handle it?
stuff.
You just give those 10
it's
people
good,
the...
Yeah, you could just still got to play. There's still those 3 people there to see you.
Oh, so it's gone down to 3 people now. It was 10.
10 is a good number.
I was at 10 then.
No, that was mostly fair.
And I'm talking about the three of us in the band. So
Of course.
three, yeah.
So what's it like being, because obviously a lot of bands that are together were friends or were college friends. You've obviously all grown up together, so you know each other backwards. Does that make it, I wonder, because you've been in bands before you were family in the family band, is there a different dynamic when it's your family as opposed to friends? How does the dynamics differ?
I suppose you can be a lot more brutally honest, you know.
Which is good.
Ruder.
Yeah. So like if you're, say, doing it, you know, writing a song, whatever, if someone comes up with a part, you can really tell them that you don't like it.
That doesn't
How much
necessarily
you don't
mean
like
they'll listen to you, though, does it?
You get
That's
pleasure
true
out of
as well,
telling them
yeah,
that you don't like it. So yeah, it's good in that sense, you know. It's just being really, really honest and.
Which is good, because you don't want to be tiptoeing around people, especially when you're new together.
Yeah.
It's good to get out and honest and say, look, in my opinion, this doesn't work.
Yeah.
And who's the kind of sensible one then of the group? Who's the one who...
We're all three of us are equally sensible.
Really?
Yeah.
Not that I'm
Why do you not
joking.
think so? Yeah. I would pick out you.
You look like the troublemaker.
The youngest is always the troublemaker.
They are.
Isn't it? Yeah,
they always get away with murder growing up as well, I've noticed.
Okay. Well,
my little brother got away with murder. I was the eldest. I had to set examples. So I think we share that bond.
Kindred spirits.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, so the plan now is obviously you've got the single radio out and the previous, have you another one with it? All by, what was the other one called?
The other single. We probably have another single in the summertime, and then we're going to have the album at the end of the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was another single I listened to though on MySpace.
We did a Jape remix.
Not that one either. The one before, All By Myself or All About Me. A Lot Like Me. That's really good as well.
Oh, cheers!
Really good.
Yeah, that's
That'll be on the album anyway.
Will it? So the album is still in progress, is it?
It's 99% there. We still have a few tweaks in the mixes to make, you know. We're not happy with a few of the mixes, so we have to just go back and change a few things, but 99% there.
And who writes the music? Is that a kind of a collaborative thing as well?
Yeah, three of us. Yeah.
And does it come from deep in the soul, like all of others as
you
well?
wouldn't know. You would, dark place. Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Talk about it.
Okay, we'll just listen to the music to get the story. Okay, so are you travelling this summer then? I see that you're doing a couple of festivals.
We're doing a few festivals around Ireland, hopefully a few more to come. So
brilliant.
Temple House in Sligo, and then we're doing Sea Sessions, and
excellent.
A few more then.
So where would you love to be, or what would you love to be doing this time, 5 years time?
Ooh, that's a long time.
Just keep doing this. Yeah, I suppose.
But as in to what degree, or what kind of, like what where would you hope to be in your
same just the same as this. Say hello to you in 5 years.
You'll still remember me.
Talking about our second single.
And so it's been a while.
When we said 99%,
we were 99% not happy with the mixes.
And when you said a dark place, it really was a very dark place that took 5 years. Okay, well that sounds good. I mean, I have to say that the music is, I'm not sure how you describe it. I hate asking people to describe your music, but the way I described it was really feel good, head bopping, toe tapping music. It's enjoyable. It's not too heavy.
Thank you.
And it's, I mean, you probably call it like light rock, would you, or pop rock?
Classic pop.
Classic pop. Yeah, it's really, really catchy.
Okay.
So
thanks.
I wish you all the very best in the future,
Nadia,
and thank you so much for popping in.
Very much for
and please
us.
don't forget us when you become rich and famous.
5 years time we have a deal.
Definitely a deal.
We've said it in writing.
We've said it in the air. Exactly.
I'll write it down.
He's got it on the video camera.
Exactly. There's no backing out now. Listen, best of luck with the future.
Thanks.
And with the single and the album. Cool. And I wish you every success in the future.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.